So as you start to see those drop tests on YouTube, you'll begin to get a little bit worried with your phone. So this is what I have a video for you today. Hey, what's up guys? This is iTech World 11, and this is the Obliq case for the iPhone 5. Now, the first one I'm showing you here is more of an industrial look. It doesn't look bad, but it's kind of a gray toned. You also get in some other colors, but they're mainly dark colors. And I have another one here which is called the Skyline Pro, and this is more of a glossy, high color, bright case. You see I have it in the yellow here, and I like the look of it. It looks really cool, it's bright, it's colorful, and it's fun. So basically these cases are pretty much the same. They have a lot of build quality the same. We got the same stitching on the inside. The only differences really is on the back with the different textures. We have the same cutouts, the same buttons. Everything's pretty much the same. The only difference is just a logo on the side. Now also on the Skyline Pro, we just have a little random yellow, or I should say black line going down the middle. Now actually this isn't a random line. This is actually a card holder, not to hold your cards, but to use as a stand. You can prop this up as a stand, you can use it vertically, horizontally, and Obliq actually gives you this card. Now I found this is pretty nifty and useful, a lot of other cases don't have. However, I found that it only really works well with this card they give you. It doesn't work too well with other credit cards, it often falls down, and it has to be thick enough to stay inside of the little slot to use as a stand. But it's definitely a nice feature they have. It doesn't work too well vertically, but horizontally it works great. Now, this case is really advertised as being a really protection-heavy case. That's what they're saying. But in order to have a lot of protection, a case has to have two things. One, it has to have a solid build quality, which it definitely does. It has solid plastic and a nice rubber coating. It also has to have a solid design, which is where this case lacks a lot. So one of the biggest features of having a protection case is to have a lay on the table design. Now this has protection everywhere else on the case except on the front. It does not have a lay on the table design. Now this means that if you were to unfortunately drop it on the front, you'd likely crack your screen. Now this case also has some problems with the buttons, preferably the volume buttons, having a little bit of difficulty pressing. They're just a little bit hard. It's manageable but not too bad. On the bottom, the ports are pretty good. However, if you have an oversized headphone jack, you're likely to have some problems fitting in with the headphone jack. Now this case is also extremely thick. This also makes it a little bit heavier, so it's not the most compact case in the world. It's definitely pretty thick. So as you see, I've said a lot of things negative about this case. However, there are some things I really like. One would be how affordable it is. It comes in some cool colors, and it has a nice stand. So I think that I don't really know if I can recommend this case at this time. Go ahead and check out the link in the description, subscribe, and I'll see you later.